gently outwards, and having some grease or cooking oil or butter, it helps the process. So you can also use your fingers. Okay. It's really easy. Some people like to dip their fingers in oil, some people like to use, you know, the squeeze bottle with the oil, but basically our goal is to stretch it as thin as possible until it's what they call, it reaches window pane stage, which is like the dough becomes almost transparent. But because mine is a bit small, so yeah, and you just keep going at it. Just be gentle, and you keep adding oil, and you have to be patient, because if you're too impatient, like my husband, you might tear your roti and it will not be so nice. Okay, and then when you feel that it's stretched sufficiently enough and you're afraid of tearing it if you stretch it any further, then you simply take one end and like fold it to the center, and take the other end and fold it to the center as well. And then there are two ways here. One is the like a snail method, so like you give it a pull like that, so it's like one wrinkled log, and then you just form a swirl like a snail, just like that, and then you let it rest. Okay, so let's try it again. Let's take another one. So let's do the, yeah, to give it the authentic feel. Okay, so either you use oil or butter, up to you. I mean, don't be so horrified now, because when you buy it outside, they actually use more oil than you can possibly imagine. That's one of the things why I never wanted to eat out so much, because when I eat out, I like to observe. I would see how the cook is dressed up. Does he look neat? Is the cloth that he's using clean? Are his nails short? You know, that sort of thing. And that's why I like it so much now, alhamdulillah, that I can make things at home, most everything, including Roti Canai, especially now that we are locked down and supposed to minimize going out, only going out for essential items. So now you don't have to go out. You can enjoy your favorite Roti Canai in the comfort of your home. And this is in fact an activity that you can do with your kids as well. So it's very calming actually. It's like playing with Play-Doh, but instead of making shapes, you just stretch it out. Maybe you can even have a contest. Who can stretch it the biggest? You weigh the dough equally and see who can stretch it the biggest. See, when you are gentler and slower, you can actually get it to expand just a bit more. And you try to get the edges very thin as well, because we want the edges to be nice and crispy. So it makes me think that it's actually like some kind of an Asian croissant in a way, because you get these layers of the pastry and the butter. And see, it's so beautiful now. So I'm just gonna see. Can you see that? That you can always like almost like see through it. So you just flip in half, and take the other half, and then we tried the other method that I've seen on YouTube. Basically, you like fold it one time, and then another time, and a third time, and then wait. Oh yeah, and then he like, no, I think I've got it wrong. I think he folds it 1, 2, 3, and then he like, it's like you turn it inside out like that. Okay, and then you rest it. And that's it, super easy.